Hi, this is Paul Hemphill, and I want to thank you very much for signing up for my Gettysburg Lessons blog. I can't think of a better way to enjoy Saturday morning coffee than reading my blog. All right, full of myself. All right, fine. But I really want to give you as much information as possible in its simplest form, and that's why the lessons are to me, very unique, very helpful, because they really teach us about ourselves through the behaviors of the people that we read about and learn about at Gettysburg. I'm not interested in battlefield positions and troop movements and all that sort of stuff. I want to know how I can benefit personally by what this person did at Gettysburg. And that's why the quotation that I like the most that came out of that battle doesn't come from any famous general or some soldier. It came from Sarah Brodhead, who said, very simply, we don't know until tried what we're capable of. And that's why the lessons are so powerful, because they really do teach us what we are capable of, even if we walk around in the course of a day thinking that we're not capable of lots of things. And that's rather tragic. And we need to recognize the talents that we have, and we don't recognize them. And we might be in our 40s or our 50s or our 60s, and we're convinced that we don't have the ability to start a business or to give a speech or, or to help someone in need. We absolutely do. And that's what the lessons of Gettysburg teach us about ourselves. So you may be hooked on Gettysburg for a different reason. In other words, the history and all the bravery and valor that was demonstrated there. And I love reading about that stuff. But I'm hooked on Gettysburg for a far different reason. I want to know what they did at Gettysburg that helps me benefit me so that I can benefit my country in the long term. Because the study of history is a national security issue. If we can't understand what our country is all about, how can we be expected to defend it with our next generation? I would like you to go to those steps below. You're supposed to do something with those things, and I would appreciate it if you would. And step number 2 is is the same link that you clicked onto, I believe, to get to this point. So send it to a friend of yours and tell him to get started on this blog, and that he'll really enjoy it. And at the same time, please give me some feedback as to what you think and how you think I'm doing, because the only person who tells me how I'm doing is the guy in the mirror, and he's no use to me at all. So, so if you can give me some suggestions, I'll be more than happy to respond to any emails. And if you're surprised that happens, then now you have an excuse to believe in miracles. Thanks again, and I'll see you in our next blog next Saturday morning. Thanks.